Oh, you guys gotta help me chip in too, because I wasn't the only one there that heard this. So you chip in as to what was said at the meeting, like relate to them so that way they can understand. I did try to tape that meeting, but my recorder didn't work. I thought I had it all. Oh, I was so happy. And then I went and checked it yesterday morning. Fuck off. Like, shit, I'm like that. Because I was, again, going to put it on this, but my recording didn't work. But I know they recorded a few parts of it. And I think we're just going to put it together, pull all the videos together and just compound it, I guess. I don't know what else. I'm not real good. He's in the hospital, I guess, eh? Yeah. He's not doing well, we heard. So when we heard this too a couple of days ago, we felt kind of down, eh? Like, oh my God, it's really happening, you know, like that, eh? Like realistically, we're gonna have to pull up our socks somehow. So what I thought about the chief, and you know, a lot of respect for him, even though regardless what happened, you know, we still gotta maintain that respect for him as a leader and as a chief. So what we're thinking of doing as clans mothers, and I'm gonna run this by Daisy, Tench, and Najgok tomorrow morning when they come here, because they're gonna meet with us tomorrow too. Yeah. So I'm gonna run the same thing by them, that we're gonna extend a kind hand to them. We're going to say it in a nice way that he stepped down because of his health. Yeah. You know, we have to ask him in a nice way, but I don't know what he'll respond to, or if Violet or Doug will respond to that later on his behalf. We don't know that, but it'll be nice if we heard him talk, you know. But again, he might just turn his back on us still. We don't know what the outcome will be, but that's what we can do, is extend a hand of kindness and respect and suggest this to him, right? Not in a mean way. We're going to write this letter in a good way for him, you know, like we still need him around longer if
Spoken Indian the whole time.
Yeah, she spoke in Indian the entire time.
And she didn't look at our table?
She didn't look at our table. She completely like.
Yeah, she totally shut us out. Like,
Yeah, we didn't exist.
Like, looking this way.
Yeah. And then Dave Mazikwayash went up next on behalf of Mish, you know, and then so he spoke in Indian too, and then he spoke in English. But there's this one person, Jeff, and he's like the energy person, like the one that does all the energy. Anyways, they had him talking on everything. Like they actually brought him up to like answer questions because Dave Mazikwayash and Saugeen couldn't answer it. And then they actually had Teshin representing Mish and Saugeen for Latte. So he's in everything. And then they're trying to say that they're trying to sign off on the IBA, which is the Impact Benefit Agreement, because Saugeen and Mish want to have an impact benefit agreement before any negotiations begin, or
Yeah.
any before any negotiations begin with the 22 chiefs up north. They want to have this impact benefit agreement signed and sealed before there's any conversation. They want to bring it to us so they can discuss it. Yeah. And we're like thinking like, no, they have to discuss it with us first. Have a community meeting, discuss it with us, you know, and then they can go back and discuss it. But right now, like, that letter that they wrote, you know, on behalf of us, saying that Mish and Saugeen have, you know, permission to speak on our behalf, and they've consulted us, and they have the approval of both communities. That was read, and that was read out loud to everybody.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I would have said.
So what they're doing is, in 5 years, it's going to go in full force. That's what they're saying. There'll be $250. $250 trucks and right to start, and then they're going to transfer that stuff to Sudbury. That's how it's going to look like. And this place is going to boom. But another thing I heard positive, even though opportunity to be the first dibs to whatever businesses they want.
I know that.
But see, it's supposed to be the government's working with, the chiefs working with their people now.
But see, that's what they're looking at ahead too, is